Another hot summer-like day in the valley. We have had a reduction in dew point temperatures, and that makes it feel a little less humid outdoors. Still a few puffy cumulus clouds out there shown by our Valley Skycam, part of the Storm Team Skycam network. 88 in Fargo right now out at Hector, so we've come down a degree and very little wind to give you relief from the heat. So make sure if you're heading outdoors late this Friday night and even into Saturday with warm temperatures expected, stay hydrated with plenty of water. 90 degrees in Grand Forks, 87 for Jamestown, and Minot way out to the west is 91. 85 in Bemidji and Fergus Falls this hour, 84 degrees. It's a little cooler down in Iowa from all the clouds and heavy rain and thunderstorms, some of them strong. A severe thunderstorm watch in portions of southeast Minnesota and northeast Iowa, and a whole lot of quiet weather over the northern plains, including the Dakotas and eastern Montana. Scattered storms across the southern Rockies. As we head into the weekend, we're going to undergo some changes. First and foremost, though, tonight, I expect things to be dry and quiet for almost everybody. Clear skies, very light winds, and by 10 o'clock, most of us will be in the 70s. The coolest area will be Lakes Country, low 70s there. As we go through the overnight, not much changes. There could be a little increase in clouds along our international border counties. You noticed moving into parts of Manitoba, a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. We start the day in the mid-60s, wind from the south. Now, as we go through the day, that south wind will increase in our western counties, and things get to heating up fairly quickly. By the midday hour, we're back into the mid-80s. That's right where we were today. Notice these arrows out to the west out here. That shows areas where the wind will be stronger. So we'll have afternoon increasing winds in the west with gusts over 20 miles per hour possible. And I think we'll soar into the low 90s in Fargo and Grand Forks as well as Roseau. All these light pinkish shade colors here have the best chance at seeing some of those temperatures close to 90 degrees and a lot of mid and upper 80s across Lakes Country. But tomorrow night, an onset of clouds and thunder showers from the west by the 10 o'clock hour is caused by a cold front moving through. A couple of these may be severe, but the bottom line is that it's going to bring some significant change in temperatures on Sunday. So nighttime thunderstorms Saturday night into the morning hours on Sunday brings change to the entire region. For Fargo, though, it's going to be a hot one. Starting out in the 60s, and we quickly ramp up into the mid and upper 80s. We'll peak in the low 90s for your afternoon hours, and then some cool weather will be on its way with increasing clouds and some thunderstorm chances into the early overnight hours. Your afternoon forecast for Saturday shows still hot in the Devil's Lake Basin. That front doesn't move its way in until later at night. And a hot day as well in Lakes Country. Perfect for getting out to the lakes and dipping your toes in the water outdoors. Speaking of water outdoors, rain sometimes reflects a little bit of that sun's light, breaks it up into the primary colors, and we get rainbows. Adam here capturing this one near Edgeley, North Dakota. Thank you for sharing your photo. Look at the change. We're talking some of us not getting out of the 70s. So we go through the day, mid-70s in Fargo with the morning thunderstorm chances. The rest of the day pretty quiet, but we'll have a northerly flow. And it keeps us cool Monday and Tuesday. And then we warm back up a bit, back to above average temperatures, with the heat returning in earnest by Friday with only spotty thunder shower chances.
That's quite a drop from Saturday to Sunday. But, you know, some people like the 70s, as you pointed out.
A little refreshing, yes.
Yeah, thanks, Hutch.
You're welcome.
12